Hi everybody, this is Ms. Cradaville, and I'm going to show you today how to use the features of wikispaces so that you feel more comfortable doing the transfer task. Okay, so step one is logging in, signing in. Remember that you need to use your Blackboard username and password, and that you need to add a 0 to the end of both of those to log in. Okay, when you log in, you're going to see this screen here. It says Transcend Gazette. That's the name of our Wikispaces project page. You've got Emerson on the left and Thoreau on the right, giving us some inspiration as we do our project. This is the main home page that all students see. You notice that I have uploaded a teacher example of a magazine, the dial, my slogan, a forum for transcendentalist ideas, and this below I copied and pasted the original statement of purpose of Emerson's magazine. At the bottom is a student example. I recommend that you look through this student example by clicking on the link, and here you can see an example of an excellent project from last year. Okay, I'm going to go back to the home page, and I'm going to show you some features that are important for you to do the project. Okay. When you log in, the first thing you want to do is come here to the left, and under the word projects, you will see the name of your team. Every time you log in, you need to click on your team name. Mine's not showing up because I'm not assigned right now to one of the projects. So I'm going to click on projects, and I'm going to pick one of the many teams. I'm going to pick Team Wildheart to show you an example. Okay. So I'm going to pretend that I am in Team Wildheart. The first thing I see is my home page, and this is the part of your wiki magazine that you and your group members will edit together. This is where your group grade will come from. Okay, so in order to edit a page, I click on Edit. Okay, and this box comes up. In order to start typing, you simply put your mouse anywhere in the box and start typing. If you want to change the font size or color or any other aspect of the font, you do so by clicking on the T box that says Style Text. I click on it. I can change my font. I can change the size, making it smaller or bigger. If I want to change the color, I can do that. And I would click Apply Styles. I'm going to cancel though. Or you can use these features here. Right now I'm going to delete that. Imagine that you want to insert an image. You want to click right here, Insert Images and Files. You have two options here on the left. If you want to pull an image from the internet, you want to click on External Image. Then, here in this box, you need to type in the URL where you found the photo. That's just an example CNN. Then you would click on Load. This other option, Insert Files, is if you had already uploaded a picture or file to the Wikispaces, and I'll show you that in a minute. I'm going to close out of this. Okay, once you've uploaded an image, it will appear here. If you click on the image that you uploaded, you notice that some options appear below. You can change the size of your picture, making it bigger or smaller. You can add a caption, Jumping for Joy, and hit Save. I'm going to cancel that. Or if you would like, you can add a link. So imagine you want people to go to another website when they click on this image. You can add a link, going to web address. I don't know, imagine I want them to go to Twitter when they click on that photo. I would type in the URL address. Yes, I want it to open in a new window. Add link. I'm going to cancel. If you don't like that photo, remove file. And then here, You can center or send it to the right or the left. Okay? Let's look at some other options up here. This one, insert a link. Again, if you'd like to insert another website, you could type it in here. I'm going to hit cancel. And the last thing I'm going to show you when you're editing one of your pages in your magazine is this button right here. It looks like a television. It says Embed Widget. What the heck is a widget? Well, I'm going to come back and show you what a widget is. So I'm going to cancel out of this because I didn't want to change anything.
Good morning, T.C. Williams High School.
Okay, so I just showed you how to type and edit one of the pages within your magazine, your home page. Now, when it comes time to creating the individual sections of your magazine, the collection, the analysis, and the creation, in order to add a page to your magazine, you need to come over here on the left where it says Pages and Files. Remember, make sure that you're within your team. So I'm Team Wildheart. You want to first click on that, then under Pages and Files, I'm going to click on the plus sign to add a page. This box appears. So imagine that I want to work on my collection, and I'm collecting cartoons, and that's what I would like to title it. Maybe you want to give it a different name. You could say My Collection of Poems. You decide. You don't need to add tags, so simply type in the name and click on Create. This is the box that will immediately appear, the edit box that we saw before. So if I'm going to be collecting, let's say, cartoons, then I'm going to be inserting images or files. If I found them from the internet, I'm going to insert images and files, external image, and then type the URL address wherever I found the cartoon or whatever it is that I am collecting, and click Load. I'm going to close this box. Again, this is where you do your typing as well. If I want to change the font or the text, that's the box I pick. And then I hit Save. The great thing about wikis is that you can edit as many times as you want. So even though I'm not done right now with this page, I want to save it and come back to it later. So I'm going to click Save. This is what I've done so far. Anytime I want to edit this page, I click the Edit button, the same box appears, and I can continue working. And save. Okay. Anytime I want to add another page, for example, my analysis, I come to the plus sign, give it a name, analysis of, let's say I've chosen to analyze a modern transcendentalist and I've picked President Obama. Maybe I'll call it this. Create. And the box appears again, ready for me to work. Save. Okay. Now, here's my analysis, but I want to go back and work on my collection. So where is that page? Good question. I'm going to come back here, Pages and Files. This time I'm going to click on the link, not the plus sign. And look, here is a list of all of the pages and files that are associated with Team Wildheart, which is my group. I want to go back to my collection of poems, the page I originally created. I'm going to click on it. Here it is again. And I can edit it. I'm going to cancel. Okay. Let me show you two more features of pages and files that are important for you to use for your project. The first one is related to the word files. With wikispaces, you have the opportunity to upload files, say an image or a video or a link here, and it will keep them for you, and then you can go when you're in your edit box and upload them from pages and files instead of going to the internet. So even though you can upload a file directly from the internet, you might want to consider first uploading it here to the wikispaces pages and files so that you always have it handy in case you need to go back to it, and so in case you forget the website. So if you notice, I just added this image, a JPEG of Rihanna. Let me show you how I did that. I went to the plus sign, pages and files. I want to upload a file. Add file. I found this photo of Rihanna on the internet and I saved it to my desktop. So now I'm going to go back and look for it. Here it is. Open. And it's being added. The green check mark means success. It's been uploaded. I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to refresh. There it is. So imagine I want to add this photo of Rihanna to my collection of poems. I'm going to go back to that page, edit, insert image and file, and from here, insert file. There she is. Click on it, and there she appears. And I can make it smaller. I can center the picture. I can add a caption. And save. I can change it or remove it. And I hit save. Ta-da! Finally, I'm going to show you how you can create a table of contents for your magazine on the home page. So, if you remember from the student example, let's go back. You see all these links here? This is this group's table of contents. Let me show you how you can create this. I'm going to go back to my project, Team Wildheart. There's my home page, but I want to add a table of contents. So in order to do that, I have to go back to each individual page. So I'm going to go back to my collection of poems. I'm going to edit. Okay. Imagine I'm done with this page. I'm going to hit my enter button so that the cursor's at the bottom of the page. And I'm going to go back to that funny television that says embed widget. I click on it and all of these options show up. What I want to click on to make a table of contents is list of wiki pages. Okay. Show pages tagged, leave that blank. Move home page to top. Yep, I want that to be at the top of my table of contents. And for number of pages, since you might not know how many pages total you're going to have in your group, you'll probably have 9 because there's 3 of you in the group. Just pick a big number, 100. You're not going to have 100 pages, but let's just say in case. Embed page list, click, and then this box shows up. Leave it just like that. Save. And look what appears. These are all of the pages that so far have been made for my team's magazine. If I click on home page, it takes me back to the home page. Now this page does not have a table of contents. Why not? Well, because the last person that edited didn't add a widget. So I'm going to go here,